Hey, morning all. We're off down to the house. We're going to be doing kitchen fitting today. Bloody hell. Come on, let's get this kitchen done. Let's go. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Come on, lights on. As I say, plan is get my gloves on, get some gear in, get in here, fix cabinets, level them off, connect everything up, and by lunchtime be preparing some roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. Come on, that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, probably disappear with not a lot having happened. But, ambition, you've got to have ambition. Whoa, dedication's what you need. If you wanna be a record breaker. Bit of Roy Castle for you. Anyone that thinks I'm losing it? Well, all I'd say is you need to have a word with my other self, who will tell you, will I? Yes, I will, yes. Tell you that that's probably true. But who cares? We love life and we're gonna go out and grab it. Come on! Come on! Alright, so I need to have a think about what I move around and where it goes and what I do. So I need to measure up the units, make sure that they're in the right place. Do the connections, and glue it and doobie. Well, I've changed my mind already as to what I'm doing. I've got some electric stuff and thinking about it, I really need to test all that and make sure it's all okay before I fit everything, just in case there's a problem and I need to sort it. So, fan, outside light, boiler, sockets, oven, hood. Well, I guess it's back to eating that elephant, isn't it? One bite at a time. Pass the salt. Well, this is kind of most unlike me, but I thought about it and I thought, right, I'm going to put a bit of cardboard down here, bit of protection, because as I kind of sort out that bit up at the top, stuff's going to, drop down. I'm going to drop things, I'm sure. I don't want them breaking the work surface, scratching it, denting it, doing the sink. So I'll kind of try and protect it a bit. Yeah, not the greatest, but hey, so pretty good for me. I think that's pretty good for me. So let's get up there, see if we can fit a few things. Right, hopefully you can see me. So up here, this is the the extract for the fan, and some of you may have noticed that sort of a funnel bit on the back to get it through the coring. Now, I've had a look at the volume of air that you need to extract from a kitchen. I've got a fan that's way in excess of that. I've looked at the graph for pressure loss in terms of distance it goes. We've got a shortened run, it's only about that far. We've got a bigger fan, we've got a slight reduction on the size of the pipe, and by the calculations, it still well exceeds building regs for extracting air from a kitchen. So, that's all good, because I don't have a core drill bigger than that. So I had to boost the fan for the restriction on diameter, for the length of the run, which is only that far, and what have you. Now, going back, I don't know if you remember, ages ago, I was talking about bringing it up there, running it inducting, sending it out there. I don't think I'd have been able to get an inline fan, perhaps, powerful enough to do that for the volume of air and all the rest of it. And bear in mind, we've got an internal filtration on the cooker stuff anyway, so the air coming out into the kitchen has been filtered and it's been extracted in excess of the building regs as per the graphs and the calculations and everything. So hopefully that works. We've also got a window and a door, but I know what, I know a lot of you, and it's brilliant. It's so good. It's so good. So many of you, thank you so much, giving me great tips, advice, bit of regulations, other things. Fantastic. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, I've managed to kind of get it ready, so I can put a bit of cable in now from the fan up to there, but I'm going to test the circuit before I connect up the fan. All good, huh? Yeah. About an hour and a quarter to fanning around doing that. Jeez, where does time go? Oh my goodness. I'll tell you where it goes. It goes talking to myself. Hopefully some people out there, but anyway, let's get on. Just got to disappear off for a bit. My sister is popping by, haven't seen her in ages, so I'm disappearing off to have a cup of coffee and a bit of a chat and a catch up. So I'll be back later on to do more riveting stuff on this escape to the dream house. We'll see you in kind of part 2 of this. Okay, that's it for part 2 of today. It's a bit of a weird video because it's a bit boring just watching me do a bit of wiring on here, but what I've hopefully kind of got a bit closer to is the 2-way on this kitchen light. So I haven't tested it yet, I've just closed it up so that, it's safe. It's not turned on anyway. Yeah, then we've got other ones up there. One for the outside light. I've kind of fixed that on the outside. I haven't done it on the inside. We've got the fan switch fuse up there. We're going to do the boiler switch fuse here. We're going to do the sockets, and then we've got the oven and the hob and an extractor. You know, right back at the beginning of this video where I kind of said everything that needed doing, okay, I kind of, at the end of the video, I now feel everything still needs doing, but I'll be back in the morning to do the testing, to get some readings, to make sure that circuits are good. And yeah, there we are. I'm going to escape out the door, away from the dream house, but I'll be back. I will return. Don't worry, folks. I'll come back, even though I know I can hear you. I can hear you saying, no, please stop it. Make it stop. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep coming back as we come on. Let's do it together. As we escape to the dream house. See you there.